Good morning. It's another beautiful summer's morning. 6 o'clock. It's just terrific. I don't even know the date. Yes, I do. Oh, I don't. Let's have a look. It'd be the 12th, I think. No, 13th. Today's Tuesday, 13th. Pretty sure it's the 13th. Here we go. And yeah, haven't had the opportunity to do this for the last couple of days. And it's really interesting how you miss it. You know, think, oh, it's a chore to get up and walk. And it is, but then if you don't do it, you miss it. It's weird. But anyway, yeah, this is Queen Street and Men's Shed. No, it's not Men's Shed Street, it's Queen Street. And down here somewhere is the Men's Shed. I think that's it there. And long-suffering Mrs. Mac says you should go to the Men's Shed, and I don't wanna. I've never been any good. They build things. They're tradesmen, and not tradesmen, but I mean they have skills. I spent my life sitting behind a microphone. I don't have those skills. So this is actually behind the hospital. As you can see, it's got Indigo North Health there. And I would guess, because that's a new building, that is the Men's Shed. Okay. Anyway, there it is. And we're taking a new route. Instead of going in front of the hospital, we're going behind it. And just seeing what's here. It's like a nice little suburban street. You know? It's just... But we're way out in the country. And it's just one of those places that you wouldn't think of visiting. Mrs. Mac and I, when we were just going steady, used to love coming here because it was so quiet and it was just a peaceful place. And historic and all that, you know, rubbish. We'd never thought for 1 minute that we'd end up living here. But the opportunity presented itself and we went, why not? So we're here. And we're coming to a T-intersection and an old house. Up right at the end of the T-intersection. And you'll see where we're going. I'll just hold the camera here for a sec. And you'll see that if we go that way, it takes us back to actually Main Street. Oh, we've had a fire. I didn't know. Look. Yeah. There's one house next door and it's been burned. Pretty badly by the look of it too. But that's one thing you don't notice. I mean, because you've got everything here. You've got the fire brigade and the whole shooting match. Everything's here. And it's not such a big deal because, well, it's a big deal to the poor people who lived in that house. But the fire brigade's only got a very short distance to travel. But yeah, that's been... Wow, this really has been burned, hasn't it? Yeah, I don't know if they'll recover from that one. That's a bit nasty. But lucky the next door neighbours, yeah, that's pretty bad. This is Main Street. Believe it or not, it's the street that comes in from the freeway. And when you come into what you would expect to be the main street, which is right here, it's called Connors Street. So, isn't this Wild West? Look at the tavern and the balcony. Yeah, and look at the letterbox. Letterbox is right here. Look at that. That's one of the oldest letterboxes. That letterbox has to be 100 years old. Has to be. I've never seen one like that, and I was born in Melbourne, where they had old things. I even remember double-decker buses in Melbourne, just for a little while, when I was very tiny, and they went, but I've never seen a letterbox like that. But anyway, this is Green's alleyway. I think I showed you Green's alleyway from the other end. It goes down the back to a laneway. Well, this is a laneway, but you can drive through it. And it comes out there. Funny little one. And the thing of it is, you don't have to be worried about getting beaten up or anything around here. There's nobody hiding down an alleyway to take your wallet. As a matter of fact, I don't have my wallet on me. It's just a very quiet country town, and it's beautiful. There we go. Painted kerosene. Castle's Motor Garage. That's another alleyway. Yeah, back in the main street, walking past the Telegraph Hotel. Right here, very famous hotel. Been around for so long. The Telegraph Hotel, right up there. And this is the side that the petrol station is on. Now, I can show you something else. There's a B&B and a tea house. Oh, here's the Chiltern Takeaway opening in early December, right here. Hasn't opened yet, and it is early December, so we'll keep our eyes and ears peeled. Across the road, just there, that's an old bank. That's the Bank of Australia. Bank of Australia, right there. It is not a bank anymore, it is a B&B and tea house. And we're going past the gas pumps and the second-hand cars. Trust me, some of these are real second-hand too. Only good for parts. But it's a very, very nice morning here in Chiltern, and I hope where you are, it's really nice too.